I know you by name. I brought you here for a greater purpose, something that goes beyond what your eyes can see now. There are no coincidences in your life. Every step, every challenge, every moment has been carefully prepared by me. Right now, something very important is about to happen to you. It's not by chance that you've reached this message. I am guiding you, opening doors and preparing a path that you may not yet understand, but which is part of something much bigger. Stay with me until the end. I'm about to reveal something to you that could transform your life, like a key that opens a door you've been waiting for a long time. The decision to stay until the end is not just yours, it's part of my plan for you. I have brought you to this moment for a much greater reason than you can perhaps understand right now. Nothing that is happening in your life is the result of mere chance. Every step you have taken, every situation you have faced, I have been there, guiding your paths, shaping your experiences. Now the time has come for something great to be revealed, something I have prepared for you from the beginning. This opportunity that appears before you is not the result of luck or coincidence, it is part of a plan that I have designed with purpose and precision. What you are about to experience will not just be a simple opportunity for change. It will be a responsibility that I have entrusted to you. What does that mean? It means that now is the time for you to take on the role I have destined for you, to stand up as someone who carries something very special within them. This calling is unique, it's not for everyone. I have placed this mission in your hands because I know you are capable of fulfilling it. You were chosen to lead, to be a light where many are still in darkness. For a long time, you may have felt that your value was underestimated. Perhaps you've experienced moments when you wondered if others saw what was special about you. I do. I know your heart, your integrity, your strength, and that's why I chose you. The qualities you possess, the ones you hide inside you, are the ones that will now begin to shine through. What you have kept silent, hidden, will be recognized. Don't underestimate yourself any longer, because I won't. Now I'm putting you in a place where many will see you. Yes, you will be heard by more people than you can imagine right now. And it won't just be your voice, but the voice I've placed in you. I open this door, not so that you can be exalted, but so that you can fulfill the mission you have been given. The platform I will give you will be a place of impact, and with it will come great responsibility. Do you realize what it means to carry something so precious? It's not light, but you won't be alone either. I'm with you in every step you take, in every decision you make. This path that is now opening up will not be without its challenges. There will be times when you feel under pressure, when your faith is tested. Yes, difficulties will come, but they are not signs of failure or deviation. They are part of the process. I allow these situations to arise so that your faith is strengthened, so that you learn to trust me even more. I'm not here to remove all obstacles from your path, but to teach you how to overcome them. With each test, your faith will grow, your strength will be renewed, and your trust in me will become unshakable. You already face challenges in your life, and I know how much this has impacted you. But I tell you, every difficulty you have encountered so far has been a preparation. Nothing has been in vain. I was molding you, preparing you for something greater. Just as fire refines gold, so adversity has refined your spirit, your patience, your perseverance. You are now ready for what is to come. You were chosen for this, and not by chance. There are no coincidences in my plan. Understand, then, that what lies before you is more than just an opportunity, it's a calling. You are being prepared to impact lives, to be a voice that will bring hope, light and direction to many. That's why you need to be alert and strong. The mission I am giving you is not light, but it is full of meaning. I will give you everything you need to fulfill this responsibility. My hands will guide you, my eyes will be on you, and my heart will be in everything you do. For a long time, you felt underestimated. The people around you may not have recognized your true value, but I always knew. Now, I will put you in a position where you will be seen and heard. You will no longer be ignored or left out. The light I have placed in you will shine, and people will see what I have always seen, your inner strength, your unshakable faith, your ability to lead and inspire. Now, I'm preparing you to take on a position of prominence, where your voice will have a profound impact on many. But remember, with this visibility will also come challenges. There will be many moments when you feel under pressure, perhaps even discouraged. But I say to you, don't give up. The tests you face are not meant to bring you down, but to make you stronger. They are part of what will shape you into who I created you to be. Don't be afraid of the difficulties that will come, because I am with you in every one of them. Every obstacle that comes your way will be an opportunity to grow, to learn to trust me more. Don't be afraid when the road seems difficult. I have already prepared the way for you, and even if you can't see it now, it's all part of the plan. Adversity is like the forge that shapes the sword, making it sharper and more resistant. So it will be with you. Every challenge you overcome will make you better prepared for what lies ahead. This responsibility I'm handing you is not a small one, but it's something I've been preparing for throughout your life. You may not have even realized it, but every moment you've experienced so far has led you to this point. Every choice, every encounter, every difficulty was all part of a bigger plan. Now is the time to take a stand, to take on what has always been yours. The world will see you and, through you, they will see what I have placed in you. It's not just about you, but about what I'm doing through you. If you have doubts, if your heart wavers, remember that you will not be alone. I am with you every step of the way. In every challenge, I am by your side, guiding you, giving you the strength you need to keep going. And when difficulties arise, when the pressure increases, remember that this is part of the process. I am shaping you, preparing you for something much greater than you can imagine. My hand is upon you, and nothing that is happening is by chance. Now is the time to take on what I have called you to do. Don't look back, don't doubt what I've put in your heart. Go ahead, confident that I am in control of everything. If you want to keep hearing my voice, if you want to be guided by me at every step, sign up here so that you can receive more of what I have to say. I will guide you, and together we will do something great. If you are here, ready to take on what I have prepared for you, it is important that you understand that this role I am giving you goes beyond simple recognition or success in the eyes of the world. What's in your hands is more than an opportunity to be seen or heard. There is a greater mission, a divine mission that I have entrusted to you. You have been chosen for something that carries a spiritual weight, a purpose that goes beyond what you can perceive now. Everything I have revealed to you up to this point has a reason. Every step taken, every situation experienced, every challenge overcome, was shaping you for this moment. But understand, child, the path ahead of you will not always be easy. The difficulties that come your way are not obstacles that I have placed to stop you, but challenges that have been allowed to strengthen your faith, to prepare you for what is to come. Jesus faced many challenges on his journey. He knew the weight of suffering, the silence of loneliness, and the resistance of those who didn't believe in him. However, he never wavered, because he knew that I had prepared him to fulfill a mission that would change the history of all humanity. In the same way, I have prepared your heart, mind, and soul for the challenges that lie ahead. Fear not, for I will be with you in each of these moments, strengthening you, guiding you, and giving you wisdom. What I'm asking of you now is to prepare yourself for something that will require more of you than simply following the path that seems easiest or most convenient. You are about to make an important decision about your future. I know that in your heart you sometimes have doubts and questions. Perhaps you wonder which is the right direction to take, or if you are on the path that I have planned for you. But I say to you, trust me, because I have already mapped out this path before you even knew it. You don't need to see all the details now, just follow the direction I'm giving you, because there you'll find the answer. Also understand that not every opportunity that comes your way comes from me. Some situations, some proposals that seem promising, will actually be tests to see if you truly trust my guidance. There will be times when something looks good in your eyes, but deep down, it's not part of the plan I've designed for you. Those are the moments when you need to be even more attentive to my voice, to the peace I place in your heart when you are on the right path. Don't be fooled by what shines in your eyes but doesn't bring peace to your soul. I will give you discernment to know how to differentiate between the opportunities that come from me and those that are traps, detours that would lead you away from the greater purpose. The enemy will try to lead you astray, offering paths that seem easy, but which will ultimately bring confusion and disorientation. However, if you remain in me, if you trust in my wisdom and follow what I have already placed in your heart, you will not lose your way. I will always remind you that I am the one who guides you and strengthens you. Now, child, is the time to reflect on what is before you. This decision you are about to make is not like any other. It will have an impact on your life and on the future of many people around you. So don't take it lightly or hastily. I know that sometimes the fear of missing an opportunity can make you act quickly, without thinking. But I say to you, calm down. What is yours, what I have reserved for you, no one can take away. There's no need to rush, because what is part of my plan for you will arrive at the right time, in the right way. Always remember, even if everything seems confusing, even if other people try to pressure you into making quick choices, or if you feel lost in the midst of so many options, I am with you. I will give you the clarity you need at just the right moment. All you have to do is remain in me, continue to seek my guidance in prayer, and I will reveal the way forward. This decision, as important as it is, will be guided by my hand. You are already more prepared than you realize. I know that you often feel as if you are not up to what I have called you to do, as if you are not strong enough or wise enough to face what lies ahead. But I remind you, I have trained you. From the beginning, I formed you with everything you need to fulfill this purpose. Don't let fear or doubt paralyze you. Don't let the voices of the world make you believe that you're not capable. The strength I have given you is within you, and when the time is right, that strength will emerge. Now, son, is the time to move forward with confidence. Your faith will be tested, yes, but each test is an opportunity to grow even more in me. You are not walking alone. I am by your side every step of the way, watching over you, protecting you and guiding you to the destination I have prepared. I know that this path will not be easy, but it is the path that will lead you to your final destination. This is the time to prepare yourself for what is to come. You have a spiritual responsibility in your hands. It's not just about you, but about what I want to accomplish through you. Every decision you make, every step you take, will have an impact that you may not even be able to see now, but which will be felt by many around you. If you feel the desire to share what is in your heart, if something has touched you or if you have a word you want to leave, comment here. I'll be listening, just as I always have. Share what you've experienced, what you've felt, because I can also touch other lives through your words. This is the time to take a stand, to take on what is already in you. Don't underestimate yourself, don't stop. I have already placed in you everything you need to move forward. Son, now that you understand the depth of what I've entrusted to you, it's time to talk about the importance of keeping your heart and mind aligned with me in every decision you make. Putting me first is not just a principle you must follow, it is a vital necessity in order to discern the right plan. When I am the priority in your life, everything that is confusing will become clear, everything that seems impossible will become possible. The world you live in offers you many things that may seem good, many doors will open before you. Some of them will shine so brightly that you might think you found the answer to your prayers. But, child, not all the offers that come to you come from me. Not every path that seems easy is the right one. I know that some opportunities will seem perfect in your eyes, but that's when you must remember to seek Jesus' guidance. He is your guide, your faithful counselor, and only He will lead you down the path that leads to true peace. When you are faced with an important decision, before you act, bend your knees and hand over your worries to me. I will always be willing to listen to you, guide you, and show you what is best for you. Your answers won't always come in the way you imagine, but if you're attentive, you'll know how to recognize them. The peace you will feel inside, that serenity I give you when you follow my path, will be the clearest sign that you are doing the right thing. If you feel anguish, doubt, or restlessness, even in the face of something that seems promising, stop and seek my presence. Don't let yourself be carried away by haste or the fear of missing opportunities. Son, the world around you will constantly try to lead you astray, to offer you shortcuts that seem easier, but which ultimately lead you away from me. That's why it's crucial that you remain authentic in Christ. Don't let yourself be shaped by the patterns of this world. They may seem attractive, they may promise success and recognition, but only in Christ will you find true fulfillment. He has called you to be light, to be salt on this earth, and that means you don't have to follow what others do or say. Authenticity in Christ is your greatest value, and this is what will keep you firm in the face of temptation. There will be times when you will be tempted to compromise your values to please others, to get what you want faster, but I tell you, don't give in. When you put your trust in me and remain faithful to what I have taught you, I will supply all your needs. The provision I give you never fails, and even if it seems to take a long time, it will come at just the right moment. Trust in the time I have set for you. There is no need to rush what is already in my hands. You see, son, temptation can come in many disguises. It can be an opportunity that seems good but requires you to compromise your integrity. It can be a choice that offers you immediate comfort, but which, deep down, takes you away from what I have called you to do. So the key is to remain authentic, firm in the principles I have taught you. Don't be fooled by appearances, because what shines in the eyes is often empty inside. Keep your eyes fixed on me and your heart open to what only I can do. The peace I give you is a sure sign that you are on the right path. When something comes from me, it won't cause you confusion or worry, but will bring serenity. Even if the path is difficult, even if you face challenges, if you feel peace, it is because I am with you, supporting you and leading you. I know that the world you live in is full of pressures and expectations. You will often be tempted to take the easy way out, the one that seems to solve your problems immediately. But I say to you, child, don't let yourself be carried away by appearances. What I have for you is much greater, it goes beyond what you can see now. There will be times when it seems that you are alone, that the path I have chosen for you is more difficult than the others, but I promise you, the reward of following my will be much greater than anything the world can offer you. True peace, that which transcends all understanding, only comes from me. If you seek this peace in me, I will place it in your heart, and you will know that you are on the right path. It doesn't matter what others say, it doesn't matter if the world tries to convince you otherwise. What matters is that I am with you, guiding your steps and protecting you. Remember, child, that it's not just about making choices that benefit you in the moment. It's about following a path that bears eternal fruit, that transforms your life and the lives of everyone around you. Every decision you make is an opportunity to show the world who I am through you. And when you do this, I am glorified, and my peace, which surpasses all understanding, will envelop you. You have been called to something greater, something that requires trust and obedience. I know that sometimes the wait seems long, that the challenges seem too great, but you are not alone. I am with you every step of the way, and when you feel tired, I am the one who sustains you. When everything seems uncertain, I am the one who gives you the certainty that what is to come is greater than what you are experiencing now. So, child, do not fear. Trust in me. Always put me first, and all other things will be added to you. The peace you feel in your heart when you make decisions centered on me is the greatest sign that you are on the right path. If something that has been said here has touched your heart, if you feel that this message has brought clarity to your life, leave a sign that you were here, as a simple gesture that you have received what I have prepared for you today. Son, this is the time to stand firm, to trust, to move forward with the certainty that I am the one who guides your life. When you walk with me, nothing can keep you from the destiny I have prepared. I know how difficult it is when someone close to you betrays your trust. I know how unbearable the pain seems and how the world seems to collapse around you. Betrayal comes from where you least expect it, and that's why it hurts so much. But I tell you, even in the face of this pain, it won't be the end. What seems like a wound now, I will transform into one of the most decisive moments of your life. Look at what happened to my son. Judas, someone who walked side by side with him, who shared the same table and heard his words, was the one who betrayed him. To human eyes, it seemed that all was lost, that this betrayal had put an end to the divine plan. But it was precisely through this act that I manifested the greatest miracle of all. The cross, which for many symbolized defeat, became the path to victory, to resurrection. And just as it happened with Jesus, the same principle will apply to your life. What now seems to destroy you will actually be the catalyst for your greatest advance. I am always in control, even when circumstances seem to indicate otherwise. What was done to bring you down, to take you away from my presence, will be used by me to strengthen you and bring you even closer to the purpose I have for you. Son, betrayal does not define the end of your story. It is just a bend in the road, a stage that, when looked at from the right perspective, will take you to a new level of growth. I know it's tempting to focus on the pain, on what has been taken from you, but I want you to focus on what I am about to give you. Don't let resentment or bitterness take over your heart. Because if there's one thing I can assure you of, it's that this betrayal, as devastating as it may seem now, will be a bridge to your next level of growth. Everything I allow into your life has a greater purpose. And even if you can't understand right now why someone you trusted so much betrayed you, I am using this situation to shape you, to prepare you for something much greater. Every difficulty, every disappointment, every tear shed is being transformed into strength, into wisdom, into a new vision for your life. I know your heart. I know that you often feel vulnerable, that you think this betrayal has left a deep scar, but child, I am the healer of wounds. I transform scars into testimonies of overcoming, into marks of victory. Judas' betrayal led to my son's resurrection, and I tell you that the same will happen to you. This is just the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where you will find yourself stronger, more prepared and with an even clearer understanding of what I have called you to do. And you know, son, those who have betrayed you may even think that they have come out the winners in this situation, but I am ahead of everything. They don't know my plans, they don't understand that what they've done will only serve to push you forward. The betrayal they tried to use against you will be a tool that I will use to bless you and expand your territory. Just as Jesus didn't get caught up in the betrayal, but went on to fulfill the greater purpose, you won't get caught up in it either. The world may try to tell you that this betrayal is the end, that there is no way out. But I tell you, child, this is the moment when I am closest to you, strengthening you, guiding you, and preparing you for what is to come. And what is to come will be far greater than anything you can imagine. Don't look at what you've lost, look at what I'm preparing for you. Every loss, every disappointment is part of the plan for you to achieve what I have planned for you from the beginning. You have been called to something great, something that goes beyond what your eyes can see now. And yes, there will be moments of pain, moments when you feel you are being tested to the extreme. But those are the moments when I am working most intensely on you. Because your greatest breakthrough will not come in times of ease, but in the midst of difficulties. It is in this fire that I refine your faith, your strength, your trust in me. And don't think that this betrayal will leave a negative mark on you forever. What now looks like a scar will be seen as a sign of overcoming, of resilience, of someone who has been shaped by me for something greater. And those who watched you, who perhaps even doubted you, will see that it was I who sustained you. They will see that your trust was not in the people around you, but in me, who never let you down. You will not be known for the betrayal you suffered, but for the strength with which you stood up after it. I am writing a story with your life, and this story will not be interrupted by any obstacle, no matter how great it may seem. Every chapter one write has a purpose, and the one you are living now will be one of the ones that will have the greatest impact on those around you. I know you're wondering, you're trying to understand why all this is happening, but son, I'm telling you that there is a reason. There is something bigger going on, something you can't yet fully see, but which will soon become clear. Just trust in me. Even when everything seems to be falling apart, trust that I am holding you up. And soon, you'll see that this betrayal is what got you to the place I always wanted you to be. I promise you that no tears will be wasted. Every moment of pain will be transformed into something much greater, something that I have already prepared for you. So, son, don't lose heart. Don't let this betrayal extinguish the flame that I have placed within you. Instead, use it as fuel to move forward, to grow, to draw even closer to me. Jesus' resurrection was the greatest example that betrayal does not have the final word. The cross, which seemed like the end, was only the beginning of something extraordinary. And in the same way, what you are facing now is only the beginning of something much greater in your life. I am with you, guiding your every step, and soon, you will see that all of this was necessary for you to fulfill the purpose for which I called you. If something that has been said here has touched your heart, if you feel that this message has spoken directly to you, leave a little mark here, a sign that you are receiving what I have prepared for you today. I know exactly everything you've ever faced. I know every battle you fought, every tear you've shed in silence. There isn't a moment of pain that I haven't seen. Every challenge you've gone through, every internal struggle, has been like a refining fire, shaping you for this moment I'm preparing for you. It was not in vain. None of your suffering was wasted. I am preparing you for a victory that will be seen by everyone, including those who doubted you. When I lift you up, no one can stop you. Your enemies will see with their own eyes what I am about to do in your life. They may have mocked you, they may have underestimated you, but I am the one who determines your destiny. It's not the words of men that write your story, son. What I am about to do in your life will leave all those who have criticized you silent. They will see, without being able to deny it, what my work is. However much you have suffered, I tell you, suffering does not define your future. It's what I do with that suffering that transforms everything. Every pain you felt, every obstacle you thought you wouldn't overcome, was shaping your character, your resilience, your faith in me. None of this was by chance. Now, the victory I have prepared for you will not just be to console you, but to show the greatness of my power in your life. Son, I know that you have often wondered why everything seemed so difficult. Sometimes it seemed that the path was full of stones, that the weight was too much to carry. But I tell you, these difficulties were allowed to prepare you. I needed to shape you for what was to come. I needed to strengthen you so that you would be ready for this moment. Everything you have experienced so far has been part of my plan to perfect you. Remember what I told you, I am preparing a great triumph in your life. And this triumph is not just any victory. It's something greater, something that will surprise even those who were by your side. Because what I'm about to do goes beyond what anyone can imagine. And it's not just a question of giving you what you've been waiting for, but of showing you that I'm faithful, that I take care of every detail, that I'm with you every step of the way. When you stand in front of those in authority, like a CEO or an important person, it won't be your appearance or your titles that impress them. It will be by your integrity, by your character, which I am forging day by day. While many seek the outward appearance, I have been working inside you, where no one can see, but everyone will notice at the right time. Son, when this CEO, or anyone in authority, looks at you, they will see something different. He will see that you have not been shaped by circumstances, but by my hand. He will be impressed by your integrity, by the way you have maintained your honesty, your truth, even in the face of trials. That is the testimony that will shine through you. Integrity is not something you buy, it's something you build, and I tell you that this will be the key to the doors I'm opening. There is a right time for all things, and the time for your elevation is coming. You have been prepared for this moment. Every experience, every struggle, every small or large victory has brought you this far. And when the time comes, I will elevate you in a way that will make it clear that I am the one in control of your life. Your victory will be a reflection of my faithfulness and my care for you. I tell you that your enemies will see this victory. Not so that you can boast, but so that everyone will know that it is I who guides your steps. There will be no doubt that the success I am bringing comes directly from me. Those who doubted, who tried to discourage you, who thought you wouldn't make it, will have to recognize that I am the God who does the impossible. But I want to remind you of something very important, child. This victory that I am preparing is not just about you. It's about what I want to do through you. You will be a living testimony to my power, my grace, and my love. When I raise you up, it's not just for your glory, but so that through your life many will see who I am. The victory I am preparing will be a beacon for many, showing that they trust in me, even in the most difficult moments. There will be those who wonder how you did it. How can someone who has faced so many challenges, so many struggles, now be in a position of prominence? And the answer will be clear: I have been with you every step of the way. I am the God who turns pain into purpose, who takes what was supposed to be defeat and turns it into a platform for victory. When that CEO or person of influence reaches out to you, it will be because I opened that door. And when that opportunity presents itself, always remember where your strength, your wisdom, your integrity came from. Don't forget that it was I who shaped you, who prepared you for this moment. Many may want to lead you down another path, but always seek my voice, my direction. Because true victory, child, lies in walking in my ways, in following the plan that I have prepared for you. You have been called to something great. What I am preparing will impact not only your life, but the lives of many around you. And don't think that the obstacles are over. There will still be challenges, there will still be times when you feel the weight is heavy. But I tell you that, in each of these moments, I will be with you. Every difficulty will be an opportunity to strengthen your faith and trust in me even more. And son, don't think that this triumph will come without resistance. Whenever a great blessing is about to happen, there are forces that will try to divert you, to discourage you. But I say to you, stand firm. Don't let distractions take you away from the purpose I have placed in your life. There will be offers that seem attractive, but they don't come from me. And that's why it's so important that you always seek my guidance, that you listen to my voice before making any decision. The peace you will feel will be the sign that you are on the right path. Don't be fooled by proposals that only bring agitation and anxiety. My peace will be your guide. Whenever you are faced with a choice, seek the peace that comes from me. If you feel restless, it is a sign that perhaps this is not the path I have prepared for you. I know you, child. I know that there are times when you doubt yourself, your abilities, whether you are really worthy of this opportunity. But I tell you, you have been chosen by me. It's not about being worthy according to human standards, it's about being prepared by me. And you were prepared. Even when you thought you weren't ready, I was already shaping you, strengthening you, enabling you for this moment. What comes now, child, is the fulfillment of promises I made to you a long time ago. Promises that you may have forgotten, but that I have never forgotten. I am elevating you, and this elevation will be seen by everyone. But always remember, your every victory is an opportunity to reflect my glory. Every step you take towards the success I have prepared for you is a chance to show the world who I am through your life. What I am about to do in your life is beyond what you can imagine. Everything I've been through with you, all the lessons I've taught you, all this was preparing the ground for something greater, something that is about to be revealed. The mission I've entrusted to you is not something small, it's something that will have a profound impact not only on your life, but on the lives of many others around you. Your path, your steps, are being watched by those who, without knowing it, will be transformed by your obedience to me. I have called you to something specific. It's no coincidence that you're here, listening to my words, feeling in the depths of your being that there's something more for you. I am leading you to a purpose that is greater than yourself, and this purpose is intrinsically linked to lives that will be touched, healed and transformed through what I will do through you. Your mission is to be a beacon of light in the midst of darkness, a voice that brings hope where there is despair, a hand that extends love where there is lack. Remember, child, that everything you have faced so far, all the battles, have been to enable you to be an instrument in my hands. Don't think that the challenges have been in vain. Each difficulty was like a piece of a puzzle, fitting into the plan I prepared for you from the beginning. This is the time when everything will align, and what you didn't understand before will start to make sense. I am revealing truths that were hidden, showing you the reason for every struggle, the reason for every loss, and how all of this was forging the character you will need for the mission ahead of you. Son, your legacy will last. What I am building in you is not something that will pass quickly, but something that will be remembered. Whether in the ministry, in your career or in your family, what I am putting into you will be passed down from generation to generation. The seeds I am planting now, through your obedience and faith, will bear fruit that others will reap. Don't think that what you do is small or insignificant. Every decision, every attitude, every choice you make is building a legacy that will impact far beyond what you can see now. There are many who will look up to you and be inspired. Not because you are perfect, but because they will see my hand in your life. They will see how I sustained you in the midst of the storms, how I lifted you up when you thought you couldn't go on. And that will be a powerful testimony. Many will be inspired by your faith, your perseverance, and through that, I will be exalted. They will not only see your achievements, but my presence in your every victory. Because, son, everything I am doing in you is so that my name may be glorified. Your life will be an open letter, where others can read about my faithfulness, my goodness, and my power to turn the impossible into reality. There will be a time of great financial advancement for you. I am preparing a blessing that will be released at the right time, and it will come as an answer to the prayers you have been praying in silence, the ones that only I have heard. But I tell you, son, this blessing is not just for you. It will be so that you can bless others, so that you can be a channel of my love and my provision in the lives of many people. I am positioning you in a place where you can be an example of generosity, of trusting in me, even when the world says there is no way out. This financial provision that I am preparing will be a tool in my hands. It won't just be for your comfort or well-being, but so that you can fulfill the mission I have entrusted to you. You will see doors open in ways you never imagined. People will come to you with opportunities that, to human eyes, seem impossible to achieve. But I am the God of the impossible, and what I am about to do in your life will be a testimony to my power and my care. Son, I see your restlessness, I see your questions. I know that sometimes you wonder how all this is possible. But I tell you, trust in me. I am the God who sustains the universe, who created all things with the power of my word. There are no limits to what I can do. If I have promised you, I will fulfill it. No matter what others say, no matter what the circumstances look like now. I am working on your behalf, even when you can't see it. I am moving pieces, aligning people and situations so that what I have promised you will be fulfilled at the right time. And, child, when I bless you, remember where your strength comes from. Don't let success or riches turn your heart away from me. Stay firm in your faith, with your eyes fixed on me, knowing that everything you have and everything you will achieve comes from my hands. Because just as I can give, I can also take away. But if you remain faithful, if you trust in me at every step, you will see that the provision will never be lacking. I am your provider, and my desire is to see you prosper, both spiritually and materially. Temptations will come, child. There will be times when the world offers you shortcuts, opportunities that seem perfect, but which don't come from me. And it is at these times that you need to be even closer to me, seeking my guidance. Not every offer that comes your way is part of my plan. Some are traps, which is why you need to discern well before making any decisions. Be attentive to the signs I will give you. The peace I will place in your heart will be the sign that you are on the right path. If you feel restless, if there is doubt, it is a warning to seek me and wait for my answer. I am preparing you for great things, child. And with great responsibilities come great trials. But don't be afraid. I am with you in every one of them. Just as I have been with my servants in the past, I will be with you now. When you face challenges, when temptations come, remember that your strength comes from me. I will not leave you alone. I will be by your side, guiding you, strengthening you, so that you can overcome every obstacle. Son, your mission is not just about what you will do in the physical world. It's about the spiritual impact you will leave. The world often measures success based on possessions, on material achievements, but I tell you, true success is measured by how much your life reflects my glory. The legacy you leave will not only be in the visible things, but in the lives you touch, in the souls you inspire to seek me. And when I reveal the truths that are to come, when I open your eyes to what I have in store for you, you will know that every weight, every tear, every sacrifice was worth it. Because what I am preparing goes beyond what you can imagine. I'm bringing to light things that were hidden, revealing what you couldn't see before. And these revelations will guide you to a new level of understanding, wisdom, and intimacy with me. Trust in me, child. Even when the path seems difficult, even when the answers don't come immediately, I am with you. Every step you take in obedience to me will be rewarded. I am about to pour out a blessing on your life that will not only meet your needs, but will allow you to be a source of blessing for many. And when that time comes, when that blessing comes, always remember that it all began with your faith, with your trust in me. I chose you, child. Not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. I am writing your story in a way that will be remembered. And what I am doing in your life will be a living testimony of who I am, so that everyone can see that I am a faithful God, a God who keeps his promises. The time has come for a new dawn in your life. The time for waiting and trusting in me is not over, but is about to turn into something extraordinary. You're on the brink of a new era, and what I'm about to do is something beyond anything you could have imagined. The seeds of faith you planted are ready to germinate, and the harvest is fast approaching. It's time to look ahead, to open your eyes and realize that something new is on the horizon. Waiting has a purpose. Every moment you've lived in uncertainty, every tear you've shed, every prayer you've said, has all been part of the process I'm carrying out in you. Believe me, even when it seemed that you were alone, I was working behind the scenes, shaping the environment, preparing people and creating opportunities that would align perfectly with my plan for your life. Now, as the time of waiting draws to a close, you need to get ready to act. It's time to accept what I'm bringing. It's not just a change, it's a transformation. For that, you need courage and faith. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward in spite of it. I have called you to do great things, and for this it is essential that you face the challenges head-on, trusting in me and in what I am about to reveal. Often, the opportunities one brings don't come with a clear warning or a bright sign. They can appear as challenges, as situations that require you to step outside your comfort zone. And that's when true faith shows itself. When you come across these opportunities, it's as if you're standing in front of doors that have been closed for a long time. Each one represents a new beginning, a new path that can lead to the realization of my purpose in your life. Are you ready to open these doors? Are you willing to leave behind the limitations that have been imposed on you, not just by others, but often by yourself? There is a power in you that needs to be released, and that release begins when you decide that you are worthy of the blessings I am preparing. God is breaking chains that have kept you imprisoned. These chains can take different forms: fear, doubt, insecurity, or even past experiences that told you that you weren't capable. But I am the God who sets you free, who turns pain into strength and weakness into power. As these chains break, you will feel a weight lifted from your shoulders. The freedom that will come will allow you to move forward without the burdens of the past, ready to embrace all that I have prepared for you. I know it can seem daunting to face the unknown. What is to come is new, and the new often provokes fear. But remember, child, that I won't let you face it alone. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, showing you the way and filling you with courage. The faith you have placed in me is the key that will open each of these doors. And when you start to act, when you decide to take the first step, you will see that the path will become clear before your eyes. The new era that is coming is marked by abundance, opportunity, and the realization of my purpose. It's not just about changes in your life, but a movement that aligns with my kingdom. I am calling those who are willing to listen and obey. I am calling those who have the courage to stand up and act. You will be an agent of transformation in the lives of many. Your every action will have an impact, not just on your life, but on the lives of others. And it is this responsibility that comes with the new era. The challenges that arise will not be obstacles, but stepping stones for your progress. What often seems to be a barrier can actually be an invitation to even greater growth. With the strength I have placed within you, there is nothing you cannot face. Every struggle will be an opportunity to witness my power at work in you, showing that you are capable of overcoming any difficulty. Son, as you prepare to act, remember to remain firm in the promises I have made to you. Prayer and meditation on my word will give you the strength you need to move forward. My desire is that every step you take is aligned with my will. Seeking my kingdom and my justice must be the priority. In this way, all the things you need will be added to you. The focus must be on trusting in me, in the certainty that I am working for your good. And when you see the doors opening, when you realize that the chains are broken, don't forget to give glory to me. Recognize that it was my hand that brought you here, that enabled you to overcome every challenge and that guided you to the place where you have found yourself. Gratitude should be a fundamental part of your journey. It not only recognizes what you have done, but also paves the way for more blessings to be released into your life. While you wait for this time of action, it's important to keep your heart prepared. Cleanse yourself of any remnants of bitterness or resentment that may exist. These emotions can be invisible chains that prevent you from moving forward. Forgiveness is a key that sets you free and puts you in a position to receive all that I have for you. Be ready to forgive those who have hurt you, just as I have forgiven you. Release the pain of the past so that the new can be fully received. Understand that the future is a blank canvas. What I am about to create in your life is something that many will want to see. And you will be a living testimony to my love and my goodness. The new era that is coming is not just about you, but about the transformation you will bring to the world around you. Many people will see my light shining in you and, through you, many will be led to know the truth. I am breaking chains of limitations and opening doors that were closed. Every day, new opportunities will arise. When you recognize my hand at work, seize these opportunities with faith and courage. Don't hesitate to move forward, because I am with you. I will bless every step you take in obedience. You are about to enter a phase of your life that will be marked by fulfillment, purpose, and victory. Stay firm, confident, and prepared. The new era begins now. This is a precious time to reflect on the transformation that is about to take place in your life. Sometimes, life can seem like a whirlwind, and the changes we experience can leave doubts in our hearts. But it is at this very moment that I invite you to look beyond what the physical eyes see and to realize what I am doing on the spiritual plane. Often, the transformation I want to bring about in you may be invisible to the eyes of the world, but it is profoundly real and powerful. The transformation you are about to experience will be so evident that those who doubted you will be surprised. This transformation is not just limited to what is seen on the outside, it is a profound work that takes place on the inside, shaping your character and strengthening your faith. It's a moment of divine alignment, where everything you've lived through, every challenge, every tear and every victory will come together for your greater good. What once seemed disconnected will now start to make sense, like pieces of a puzzle that finally fit together. The world can often be discouraging. There are times when you feel like you're fighting against the current, that the difficulties are too great and the promises seem distant. It's normal to feel this way, but I want you to remember that you're not alone. I'm with you every step of the way, and every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. When you look at the mountains you need to climb, don't see them as obstacles, but as stepping stones. The transformation I am carrying out in you is not just a passing change, it is a new beginning. It is the moment when you leave behind what no longer serves you and embrace the new identity that I have given you. With every step you take in faith, you are preparing for a bright future full of possibilities. The experiences you have had have not been in vain, each one has prepared you for this moment. The pain, suffering, rejection, and even the failures you have faced are not signs of defeat, but tools that I have used to polish the jewel that you are. When the transformation begins to manifest itself, those who doubted you will have no choice but to be surprised. People who previously underestimated you, who didn't believe in what you were capable of achieving, will see my glory manifested in you. You will become a living testimony to my power. And when that happens, those around you will see that I am the God who transforms lives, who performs miracles and who makes the impossible possible. As this transformation takes place, your faith will be tested. It's natural for doubts and fears to arise at times of transition. The important thing is that, even in the midst of uncertainty, you remain firm. This is a time of divine alignment, where everything connects for your good. Events that seemed random in your life will now appear to be part of a grand plan. The beauty of this is that even when we don't understand, I am working on all things for your good. Those around you will feel the difference in you. You don't need words to convince people that transformation is happening. The light that shines in you will be so intense that it cannot be ignored. You will be a beacon in the midst of darkness, a symbol of hope for those who are lost and confused. This isn't just about personal change, it's about how that change will impact the lives of others. The transformation you are undergoing will be a powerful testimony to my faithfulness and love. At this time, it is essential that you remain open to what I am doing. Some changes come disguised as difficulties, and you need to discern what is mine and what is not. Not all the opportunities that arise are from me. Some are tests to see how far you trust me. So keep your heart aligned with me. Listen to my voice. Trust in my plan and move forward with courage. The time of waiting and uncertainty is coming to an end, a new era is beginning. What seems like an opportunity may actually be a preparation for something much greater to come. I am breaking chains of limitations and opening doors that were closed. The chains that held you back are now being broken, and what once prevented you from moving forward will no longer have power over you. The freedom you seek is closer than you think. At this point, I ask you to comment on the word transformation, so that the blessings of good fortune may accompany you. This word is not just an expression, but a declaration of faith. Believe in what I am doing in you and through you. Look around and see how many people need hope, a sign that transformation is possible. Share this message, because it could be the key that opens the door to change in someone's life. Before we close this moment of reflection and connection, I invite you to say a little prayer. Wherever you are, close your eyes and speak to me. Lord, I thank you for the transformation you are bringing about in my life. I believe that every difficulty I have faced has prepared me for what is to come. Help me to keep faith and courage as I journey through this new time. May I be a testimony to your glory and a channel of blessings for those around me. Amen. Now, child, remember that change is in process and that each day is a new opportunity to experience what I have for you. Look to the future with hope and faith, because great things are to come. You are about to be surprised by the blessings I will pour into your life. This is the time to believe, to receive, and to prepare for all that I am about to do. Trust, because the best is yet to come.